Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today's video will be a quick eye look testing and trying out the new Be Perfect Retro Love palette. This palette is full of pastel colors in my opinion. Very bright, colorful. Come on. Very bright, colorful shades. I just wanted to play in it, use colors that I normally would not use at all to see if I could create a fun look. And this was the look I was able to achieve. So if you want to see how I got this look, the colors I use, what I think of this palette and all that good stuff, make sure you keep on watching and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys. Okay guys, welcome back to another video. So I'm starting off with my Makeup Revolution eyeshadow primer in dark, and just as I'm posting this video today is March the 18th. This primer is actually on sale at Ulta for $3.50. So if you feel like picking it up, I feel like you should give it a chance. I have the dark shade here, but I went ahead and ordered the light shade because I enjoy the dark shade so much. I feel like it melts my eyeshadows. They don't budge, they don't move. If I apply my eyeshadows at 6 o'clock in the morning, by 7 o'clock at night, my eyeshadow still looks fresh. It doesn't look oily or greasy or has separated or any of that. So I think this is a really good, affordable eyeshadow primer. And I'm just using one of my Shop Miss A concealer brushes to blend it out and use a sponge to pat it out to make sure the surface is as flat as I can get it. It's no lumps or bumps or creases or anything. The base is really important when applying eyeshadow, so the smoother your base is, the better chances your eyeshadows have to come out looking good. So yeah, I'm just blending that out with a brush. And today's palette, we're going to use the Be Perfect Retro Love palette. It's a new palette, and I want to say that it came out maybe a month or so ago. And I've had it since it first launched, and the palette is like $17 or $18, so not an expensive palette at all. And as you can see, it's really cute and girly looking. So I'm taking the shade Brown Eyed Girl. And of course it's a brown shade. Y'all know I was going to try to use a brown shade. Whenever I get a palette, I always have to test out the brown shade to see if the browns live up to my expectations. So yeah, I'm just going to put that in the outer V in my crease using a brush that I got from Glam. So I'll just use that and put it in my outer V and in my crease and just blend lightly. And here I am just checking to see if the brown is as pigmented as I need it to be, which it is. So yeah, this palette has a lot of pastel colors, a lot of lighter colors. It's a mixture of mattes and glitters, but it's a pretty spring summer palette. Like, it has those type of colors in it, like really bright, flirty, fun colors, which I'm okay with. So, and today I went in with the next shade is going to be Heartbreak Hotel, and it's a mint green shade. I'm not sure how it's coming off on camera, but I've been obsessed with this color lately. I've even went online to see if I can order like a dress that color, or maybe like a shirt or anything that color, that mint green. It is so beautiful. It is such a light, girly color in my opinion. I haven't been able to find a shirt or anything yet, but I'm gonna keep looking. Some would say sage green, but yeah, it's kind of like that minty kind of color. So I didn't fast forward this video or speed it up or any of that, so this is in real time. So it's how long it took me to complete this look. And I was confused at first because I was going to use blue suede, which is a true turquoise blue, and then I said no, let me try the mint shade because I'm dark skinned and it's kind of hard for lighter colors to show up on my darker skin. But as you can see, I got real excited. When I started doing the shoulder dance, that means the colors is doing something. It popped up, you see. So yeah, wasn't really quite sure where I was going with this look. Had no particular look in mind. I just knew I wanted to play with the palette and I wanted to dip into some colors and just have some fun with colors. Sometimes it's just okay to sit down and just have fun with color. So I'm just packing that on, still with a fluffy type of brush. Believe me guys, this is not probably even the right eyeshadow brush to use in that area, because I see this is like an angled brush. I just pick up whatever brushes are clean and I feel like will fit in that space. So I'm packing that right next to the brown shade, and I won't say that I had to pack a lot. I just had to make sure that my placement was spot on. It was a little fallout with these shades, but nothing, nothing too bad. Nothing too bad. The next shade I went in with in the inner part, because I'll use 4 shades, was Cupid, and Cupid is the hot pink shade. You'll see because I'll hold it up. I don't even know if this color combination went together, but I was like, color is color. It's gonna go together. It's gonna go together one way or the other. So yeah, I put Cupid, which is the hot pink, in the inner part, and just you'll see me keep going back in, blending, trying to blend, you know what I mean? So yeah, and I think it came together good. What the shade I put on because I used 4 shades, I'm trying to remember. Magic Moment, and it's the dark turquoise shade. I'm going to hold up the palette so you can see all of it, but here I am with Cupid, and that's what I put in my inner part. I've noticed lately this palette didn't do it, but I used the palette today to create a colorful look, and after I removed it, with my makeup remover or whatever, I feel like it stained my eyes. I wonder, some shadows they say not for eye use, like on the back of the palette or whatever, so I gotta go look and make sure, because it stained them pink. So now I'm with pink eyelids, and yeah, I don't know how I got to this conversation, but yeah, so I'm just packing it on with a dense brush. This brush is really dense. I tend to find myself afraid of colors. That's why I'm always kind of like doing my simple brown and gold shades. But I'm forcing myself this year to dip into color and just try it. Even if the combinations, like today, I don't think this combination was like that good. But my main objective was just to see the pigments of the eyeshadows, to see if they were what they're supposed to be. And I like Be Perfect eyeshadows. I think Be Perfect makes excellent eyeshadow palettes. I haven't gotten one yet from the Be Perfect brand that I was like, that's just blah, it's not good. No, all of their eyeshadows are pigmented. So Be Perfect really knows how to make eyeshadow. And to me, Be Perfect is like a drugstore. For the UK, it's like a drugstore brand product to me. So I keep going back and forth between the shades, packing it on, blending, packing it on, blending. And here I am like, well, what combination did you just do? And especially the brown shade. I don't know how some brands come up with the color scheme of palettes and how they're going to do the color scheme of palettes when they create palettes. But this one is it's really different. It's really different. It's not your typical palette. So then I just take it out, take my fluffy brush and blend out those edges to kind of make sure everything is going together. And I just keep going in with shades, packing and blending, where I feel like I lost color at. Because sometimes when you're blending so much, you can almost lose a lot of color. So I always go back in and try to just pack and pack and pack. Y'all will be seeing a lot of looks on my channel with color, because that's just me playing in makeup and experimenting with makeup, because I never know what look I'm gonna come up with. Okay, liner, lashes on. taking some of my P. Louise Roma number 2 base, and I'm gonna put that on my lower lash line, and then you'll see me go in with the dark turquoise shade, which was Magic Moment, and smoke out my lower lash line. I don't know if you can really see, but it looks like I went in with the yellow shade, which is called Buttercup, and put that in my inner tear duct. So I have 4 shades on the eyelid and then that 1 shade on the bottom. So altogether I use 5 shades out of this palette. And this palette comes with the 20 shades. So 20 shades for $17 isn't bad at all. And I use the P. Louise base because it's the bright base. I really wanted the blue to pop. I really wanted the color to be true to what it was. So that's why I decided to use a lighter base versus my Makeup Revolution in dark. And I use my Patrick Star 1 size. I always call it an eyeliner. It's right here in front of me, but I don't think that's what he calls it. It's called Point Made Bodacious Black. So it's not an eyeliner. It's Point Made Bodacious Black by 1 size. I've been using that a whole lot lately. So I'll just let the music play a little bit and let y'all see me smoke out the lower lash line with the color, but please stay tuned to the end part because I got a little surprise, a little something good at the end. So you gotta stay to the end to hear what the good news is. Okay guys, we got the finished face and the Retro Love Be Perfect palette. What are my thoughts on this? I think the colors are amazing, which Be Perfect tends to have very pigmented eyeshadow, and as you can see I was going for a pastel look today, so that meant like the sage green, the pink, the lavender purple, of course with my little brown, then I got a little teal in the waterline. I think for my dark skin, for these to show up like they did, this is a good palette. This is a good palette. I like it. I really like it. It's different. I've been playing in color lately, if you haven't noticed. So if you saw my haul video, then you know that I purchased 2 of these, one for myself and one for a giveaway. So I'm going to give it away today. So if you made it to the end of this video, just drop down and let me know what is one of your favorite eyeshadow palettes, along with your Instagram, so that I can contact the winner of this giveaway. But yeah, just drop down and let me know what is one of your favorite eyeshadow, all-time favorite eyeshadow palettes, along with your Instagram, and I'll pick a winner for this palette. Yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you share, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye guys.